but never mind. We'll just start with a simple warm-up. So if you just roll your shoulders back and down. And then...
You're supposed to crunch, yeah?
Yeah, so crunch them right up to... yeah, you might hear them click and crunch. So if you go forwards as well, a couple of times. Try and get our bodies nice and warm. And then we're going to inhale as we lift our right arm up to the sky. Exhale as you reach over to the left. Inhale back to center and just switch over the arms as you exhale to reach over to the other side. And we're just going to do this 5 times, so with your own breath in your own time. Probably got 1 more each side. And then this time we're going to lift and we're just going to let our arms fall around us so they wrap. And they'll hit the top of your shoulder one side and kind of where your kidney is on the other. Apparently it awakens the body, hitting the back of your kidney and your shoulder point there. Just do a couple of these each side.
Wake up.
Yeah, wake up. And then we'll come back to centre and we'll take a forward fold. So if you just take a nice big inhale, lift up tall, and as you exhale, fold all the way down. Think about getting your chest towards your thighs rather than completely getting over. And then allow the crown of your head. So if you need to take a bend in the knees and just let your chest come to your thighs that way, and then take ragdoll, you're more than welcome. And just swing from side to side, back and forth, just ease into the lower back, the hamstrings, the glutes. And then we'll plant our hands on the floor and we'll just step back to down facing dog and just pedal out the feet. A few times, that's it. Spread the shoulders open, push the head through the arms so the crown of the head goes towards the floor. And then slowly walk the feet all the way back to the front of the mat. Find Uttanasana 1 more time. See if you can find length as you inhale. Exhale, fold over those legs. And then inhale as you come all the way up, back to standing. Exhale, release the hands, plant them on the knees and just twizzle out the knees. And you might hear a few clicks and cracks and crunches. And then back the other direction. And then just come to standing. Actually, just do your ankles as well quickly, sorry. I always forget the ankles and actually they're quite important, especially if you've been running a lot.
Ah, complete lunch today.
Yeah. Do you roll your feet out, Molly? If you get a rolling pin and sit and roll your feet out if you're running a lot. But if you just sit and roll them out on the floor, the undersoles of your feet, it's really good for your ankles and your calves because you're releasing the tension from the source. So it's yeah, it helps. So we'll start off with 4 rounds of sun salutations, and then I've got a mini flow for us, and then I'll let you free for the day. So come to the front of your mats in Tadasana, feet hip distance apart, lift your toes, spread them, press the feet firmly into the ground. Tuck the tailbone under, suck the navel back towards the spine, roll those shoulders back and down, eye gaze forwards. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and then on your next inhale, lift your hands up above your head, extended Tadasana, and as we exhale, we're going to hinge forwards, keeping that length all the way down into Uttanasana, forward fold. You're going to take a nice deep breath in as you find length in the spine, and then exhale, fold deeper over those legs, and then on your next inhale you're going to step the left foot back into high or low lunge, whichever you prefer. Lift the chest, reach the heart forwards, eye gaze forwards, roll those shoulders back and down, chest comes through the arms. Exhale, step back to down facing dog, press through the hands, open up the shoulders, push the crown of the head towards the floor, and as you exhale, press the heels down into the floor as well. Take a nice deep breath in as you roll forwards into high plank. Exhale, low plank. And then inhale, cobra. Or sphinx. If you want to do sphinx, if anyone's back's hurting, you can do sphinx. Roll the shoulders back and down, squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs and point the toes to help your lower back out. And then exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in, press the head towards the ground, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, push those heels down to the ground. And on your next inhale, you're going to take a big step forwards with your left foot into lunge, low or high lunge, whichever you prefer. Roll your chest through, eye gaze forwards, reach forwards with the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, step forwards to Uttanasana, forward fold. Fold deep over those legs. As you inhale, see if you can find a bit more length and reach further. As you exhale, fold deeper again. And then inhale as we come all the way up, extended Tadasana. We'll go into round two. So exhale, fold forwards. Come all the way back down into Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in, find length in your spine. Exhale, fold deeper over the legs. And then this time on your inhale, we're going to step back with the right foot, low or high lunge, whichever you prefer. If you're doing high, try and suck the knee back away from the mat so it's activated. Low, you can relax it and sink into your groin. High, I want you to think about shooting your heel back and using that thigh muscle to lift the leg away from the ground so you've got a nice strong back leg. Exhale, step back to down facing dog. Press through the hands, open up those shoulder blades, push the tailbone high towards the sky, lengthen through the spine, and then ease the heels down to the ground as you exhale. Inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, activate the legs, help the upper body out. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. On the next inhale, you're going to step the right foot forwards to high lunge. Remembering to lift that back knee away from the ground if you're in high lunge. Roll the chest through the arms, reach forwards with the heart and the eye gaze. Exhale, step forwards to Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in, find length in the spine, and as you exhale, fold deeper over those legs. And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. So we're at one breath per pose now, so if you get lost, just move and breathe. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, left foot goes back, high or low lunge. Exhale, step back to down facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. Inhale, left foot forwards, high or low lunge. Exhale, right foot forwards, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, final round, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, high or low lunge. Exhale, left foot back, down facing dog. Inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. Inhale, right foot forwards, high or low lunge. Exhale, left foot forwards, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, extend to Tadasana. Exhale, release the arms. And you should be feeling pretty warm by now. I'm just going to take my top off because I'm quite warm.
I saw it from your window.
Yeah, it's suddenly got a lot warmer, hasn't it, in the last few days?
Nice and warm today, it's all the time.
Yeah. So we're going to stay. We're going to start standing flow from this Tadasana point. I'm going to face this way, but you guys stand at the front of your mat so you can stay in the right spot. So we're going to stand in mountain pose, so feet hip distance apart. Think about tucking that tailbone under, sucking the navel back and keeping the legs nice and activated. And we're going to inhale as we lift the hands up in front of us, palms together. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to take the right hand out towards the side, all the way behind, look back, and then bring it all the way back to the front to meet the left, and then we're going to open up with the other side. So you're going to take the left as you exhale all the way behind you, inhale to bring it back to center, and we're going to do that 2 more times each side. So you should feel this opening up your shoulders, your upper back, opening up your spine. It's quite a good one for your chest as well. And then I'm going to shuffle back to the front of my mat. And then once you come back to center, we're going to inhale to lift the hands up above the head, extend it to Tadasana, reach up as tall as you can, and then exhale as we come down into Uttanasana, forward fold. So we're going to work this forward fold. So as you inhale, try and find length in your spine, and as you exhale, fold deeper over those legs. If you want to, you can clasp behind the back of your calves, or place your hands on the floor, whatever's good for you. We're going to take 3 breaths just like that. So inhale to find length, exhale, fold deeper, inhale, find a little bit more length, exhale, fold deeper. Now plant your hands on the floor, and we're going to come down into crouch as we exhale, and then we're going to go back up into that forward fold like a curl. So we're going to inhale to lift back up, and then we're going to do that 2 more times. So exhale, come down to crouch, keeping the chest nice and close to the thighs. Inhale, curl up, exhale, crouch 1 more time. Inhale, curl up. And then this time we're just going to step back to down facing dog. Pedal out the feet if you want to. Spread the fingers, press the head through the hands or through the arms. Point the tailbone high towards the sky and pedal out the feet. Take a couple of nice deep breaths there. And then we're going to do a couple of down facing dog body flow vinyasas. So we're going to inhale as we roll forwards to high plank, exhale low plank or knees chest chin, inhale press up to cobra, exhale tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. So if you want to take that further, you can try and keep the thighs off the floor as you transition and come through to up dog. So you can inhale, come forwards to high plank, exhale low plank, keep it low, flip the toes, and then inhale as you come up to up dog, keeping the knees lifted off the floor. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. So you can choose whichever one for this last one you prefer. Inhale, come forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees chest chin. Flip the toes, inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. We're going to lift the left leg up high towards the sky. So you're in 3-legged down facing dog. Bend at the knee, look forward, and as you inhale, plant it through, come into lunge. Drop the back knee to the floor. We're coming into crescent lunge. So we're going to inhale to lift the hands up off the floor. Think about opening this hip flexor, pulling the spine out of the pelvis and up. And then exhale as you reach back, opening the chest as far as you need to go. Take your eye gaze up. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, plant the hands on the floor. Inhale, straighten that front leg, flex the toes back towards you. Exhale, try and reach your nose for your toes. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and then we're going to roll forwards. Just one more time, we're going to come into that crescent lunge. Inhale to lift up. And see if you can reach a little bit further back this time. Open up the heart. And then inhale, come all the way up. Plant the hands as you exhale. And we're going to come into a standing split from here. So think about dragging that back leg. So come off the back knee. Drag the back leg up behind you. Find a forward fold. And then lift that back leg all the way high to the sky. And then tuck it back in as you exhale. Find your Uttanasana. Inhale, come up all the way to Tadasana. And then we're going to come into dancer's pose. So we're going to take the left hand to left foot or ankle. Keep the right hand up high and then go to wherever you're comfortable. So you're going to kick that back leg out as you tilt the body forwards. You might want to take the inside edge of your left foot. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1, then plant that back foot down. We're coming into warrior 1, so back foot goes down at a 45-degree angle, flat to the floor. Arms are high above the head. Exhale, sink into that lunge. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, open up the shoulder blades, and as you exhale, fold forwards into humble warrior. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, pull those arms back, and then inhale to come all the way up. Lift the hands up above the head, and then step forwards, back to Tadasana. And we'll do the other side. Exhale, release the hands. Was that okay?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more complicated than last week, but it should feel nice. So we're going to go back to that curl and crouch. So you're going to inhale to come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale as you hinge forwards, coming down into that Uttanasana, forward fold. So come all the way down to your Uttanasana, forward fold, and then we're going to exhale as we come down into that crouch position, keeping our chest against our thighs. Inhale to curl open, back into that Uttanasana, forward fold. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So exhale, crouch. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, Uttanasana. So your option here is if you want to hop back to plank, you can, or you can step back to down facing dog. So we're going to all meet in down facing dog. So whichever your choice, if you're hopping back, inhale to lift your heels up off the floor, exhale, catch in plank, and then press back to down facing dog. Press through the shoulders, open up those shoulders, and we'll do those body flows again. So we're going to inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come up to cobra or up dog, whichever your choice. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. We've got 2 more rounds. Inhale, roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Flip the toes, come up to up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. Last one. Inhale, roll forwards. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. This time we're lifting our right leg up high towards the sky, finding that 3-legged down facing dog, and then bend at the knee, pull the leg all the way through as you inhale into lunge, dropping the back leg to the floor, finding your steady stance, and then inhale as we lift up, exhale, crescent lunge. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and then inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Flex the toes back towards you. Exhale, fold. And we're going to do that crescent lunge 1 more time. Inhale, come forwards onto that front foot. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, plant the hands. We're finding that standing split this time. So inhale to lift the back leg off the floor. And as you exhale, draw the leg back forwards behind you, but up into the air as you fold forwards into that standing split. Take a nice deep breath. As you exhale, let the leg come back to your, in line with your other foot. And then inhale, come all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, release the hands, and we're going to come into that dancer's pose. So taking the right leg this time, inside edge of right foot with right hand. We're going to inhale as we lift and kick back behind us into dancer's pose, wherever that might be for you. Take a nice deep breath in, hold for 3, for 2, for 1, and then step back into your warrior 1. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, release the arms, interlace the fingers behind you, pull the chest open and the shoulders back and down. And as you exhale, fold forwards into that humble warrior. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale as you step forwards, back up to Tadasana. Rise up onto your toes. And then we're going to lower ourselves all the way to the floor as we exhale. See if you can get all the way to the floor without putting your hands on the floor at all. And come into a seated position. And then we're just going to roll onto our backs and take Apanasana pose. So bring the knees in towards the chest, hug them with both arms. You can rock from side to side, back and forth, whatever you need to do. And then take the hands out in a T-shaped position, palms facing down. And we're just going to exhale as we drop the knees all the way over to the left side of the body. Inhale to lift and twist the head to look towards the right hand. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths here, keeping those shoulders glued to the floor. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way back up to center. Exhale as you drop the knees all the way over to the right side of the body this time. Inhale to lift and twist the head to look at the back of the left hand. Take a nice couple of deep breaths in. Keeping those shoulders glued to the floor. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then just inhale, bring the legs all the way back up to center. Exhale, release them down into the mat. So you come into corpse pose just for a very quick Savasana. Get comfy on the mat, relax your body, and just take your attention to your breath. And we're just going to take 3 deep inhales, breathing all the way in through the nose, trying to fill up the base of our stomach first. And then exhale completely. Just letting the practice settle. Calming the body down. And refocusing for the rest of the day. Take one final deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then whenever you're ready, just roll over to the right side of your body and gently come to seated. And we'll take one final deep inhale as we lift our hands up above our head, palms together. As we exhale to the forehead, kind thoughts, to the lips, kind words, to the heart, kind feelings. Namaste.
Namaste.
Hey. Hi again. You just got